Welcome back to my channel. New project as always. This project you get a clue with the material I have there. Hubs, wheels, trailer tongue, thin metal, and hydraulic cylinder. So I want to make a new trailer for the Bolens that I will be able to dump with the hydraulic auxiliary units. The idea for a trailer for the Bolens is that the other trailer I have for the car is too long. It's long for hauling stuff like stock metal, 20 feet, 12 feet. That's perfect. The tongue is really long and that's meant for that. So what you see there is 20 feet ray bar, reinforcing bar. But going around the garage, the house with that trailer is painful. And the wheels are quite small. I mean, they are 12 inches rims with 5.3 width. It's kind of a small wheeze, and whenever you go in the grass or the mud, they just sink into that. So I'm going to have those long turf tires that are wider, smaller too. They are going to sit under the trailer, so I'm not going to bang my knees on the fenders or something. Same about the lights. I don't have to mind about lights and then having some logs falling in the lights. And the idea for the dumping is because it's fun. So stick around. I think this will be a great project. Okay, this is the sketch of the parts I have to cut for now. Okay, as you can see, there's a small recess for the weld. Okay, quick tip to see if your axle is straight, and by the way, it's not for highway purpose. It's going to run in mud, long, at maximum maybe 15 miles per hour. So it doesn't need to be really much quad dead on center. So it doesn't really need to be perfect, but at least you don't want to have too much camber when it's not supposed to have. So I'm going to block the wheel. So you see there's the axle and the wheel on the other side. I'm going to block the other wheel. Like so. Then if you want to see if your axle is straight with the wheel, then you simply rotate the axle with the wheel. So you can see it moving a little bit. So it's moving maybe less than 1/8 of an inch, so that's perfect for me. So far so good on this side. Going to check the other side. It's not really moving, so that this one is perfect on, and the other has a slight camber, but it's nothing to be seen by eye. Okay, basically this one is a 2x2. This one is a 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches by, this one is a 1/8 of an inch thick, this one 1/4 of an inch thick, and this one is 1.25 diameter. So that's why this one fits perfectly in this one. This one did not fit perfectly in this one because there was some, it was not a perfect shape, and this one also had the weld, so that's why there's that small notch I did on the milling inside in line with the weld. So that's why this one really fit tight on this one, and this one really fit tight on this one. So basically what I'm going to do is just weld those ends so it doesn't go out, but this one is strong enough that I don't even need, I could have done a hole there and weld the shaft to the tube, but it's not going to work that hard, so I'm going to leave it like this. This is the 2x2 that will be the bed of the dump trailer. The bushing is inside. I spaced with the plate with the 1-inch hole, just make sure that the bushing is not stacking against the other. I put a shaft in between to get the proper alignment, and I'm going to start welding the bushing in place into the 2x2. When this one is done, I'm going to undo it and do the other one. lot of stroke. I'm totally retracted now, and yet I'm just let's say at the lower position. I'm not quite sure the cylinder will hold it down or just wiggle like this. Good. Okay, so obviously the cylinder will be in a reverse position, but just easier like this to retract a little bit the cylinder. There's no oil in it. I hope so. I'm going to remove those cowl plugs and see what it does. Ceiling. So I have maybe 45 degrees before I hit the ceiling. So it's hard to retract at the end because it's bent a little bit, but it's been like that for years. So. Oh, by the way, this is the old cylinder, the curl cylinder on the case that I replaced last summer. It's not leaking, but it's a little bit bent, and it was not the proper size or length for the case. That's why I did change it. So far so good. I'm going to try this and see how high it can lift. .58 degrees, which is good. The target was 60.